Okay, hello, sir. Let me introduce myself. My name is UTAMI QADARWATI. I am from the SWC. My presentation consists of the following parts for examination. In this presentation, I will discuss about challenging health and safety issues on construction project in Indonesia. So the first of all, I will explain about problem formulation for my scientific paper. Many workers in construction sectors do not receive sufficient training in occupational health and safety. The lack of understanding about work-related risks and how to manage them can result in lack of awareness about the importance of the proper safety practice. Okay, which will be discussed by me. Occupational accident risk in construction project. The second, challenges of occupational safety and health issue in construction projects in Indonesia. The third, construction hazard guidelines. Fourth, OHS supervision and management system. Five, labor social security. And six, conclusion. Sorry. Okay, the Cube. First, occupational accident risk in construction projects. Work accidents are a major issue in the workplace. First, particularly in the productive age group, the consequence of such accident can be extensive, including financial and non-material losses. In Indonesia, construction sectors is one of the most at-risk industries with, with 4.5 million workers, most of whom have only received elementary school education. The government have implementation occupational safety and health or OSH regulation. However, the low public awareness and weak law enforcement mean that these regulations are not followed adequately. As a result, work accidents are still high. The second, challenges of the occupational safety and health issue in construction project in Indonesia. Construction project in developing countries have three times the fatality rate compared to those developed countries. Falling from height and excavation work are the most hazardous jobs in this project and often result in permanent disability or death. Protection equipment is regulated in construction OHS guidelines but is often ignored. Excavation work can be dangerous due to buried workers, electric shocks, and toxic gas inhalation and landslides caused by rain. Data on work accident in Indonesia is not available, but in the U.S. it is estimated to be 100 deaths and 7,000 permanent disabilities per year due to excavation work. Workplace accidents have a significant economic impact, with direct costs such as medical expenses and insurance premiums, and indirect costs such as lost working time, decreased productivity, productivity, fines, and loss of customers. This indirect cost can be 4 to 17 times higher than the direct cost. The third, construction hazard guidelines. The government of Indonesia has long been concerned with labor protection, evident in the passing of Law Number 1 here, 1970 on occupational safety and Law 13 in 2003 and on labor and manpower. The Ministry and Manpower and Transmigration also issued the regulation for one men in 1970 concerning safety and health in building construction, as well as joint degree with the Ministry of Public Works. This decree provided guidelines for occupational safety and health at construction activity sites. While this has been the prevailing guidelines for almost 2 decades, in 2005, the Department of Public Works had issued a new guideline specifically for then construction projects. These guidelines include a list of various occupational diseases that must be reported. In comparison to OSHA in the US, which updates its regulation annually and provides explanatory approaches to specific issues. There are still challenges in Indonesia to refine and accommodate input from construction actors in the field in order to ensure they are conscientiously following regulation for their own safety and health. Okay, next. OHS, Supervision and Management System. The manpower law ensures that labor supervision is carried out by independent and competent inspectors. There are 1,000 supervisors nationally, but this number is insufficient to oversee the 91.65 million workers in Indonesia. The government encourages companies to take an active role in OHS issue and to implement occupational safety and health management system or SMK3. Companies with more than 100 workers or those deemed high risk are required to have SMK3. The Ministry of Manpower appoints inspector to check the compliance, and awards are given to employers who demonstrate their commitment to OHS. Multinational companies have been the primary recipients of these awards, but some national contractors have also been recognized. The presence for foreign companies has had a positive influence on the OHS culture in country. Next, labor social security. Law number 3 in 1992 and PP number 14 in 1993 established labor society security or JAM SOSTEC in Indonesia for workers affected by work accident, illness, pregnancy, maternity, old age, and death. Ministry of Manpower Decree No KEP in 196 men in 1999 specifically regulates aspects that the social security program for casual and piecework workers in the construction services sectors. Presidential Decree Number 22 in 1996 outlines 31 types of disease that may arise due to work relationships, and workers affected by them are entitled to occupational accident insurance. However, the insurance payment is often inadequate to cover the high transportation and hospitalization costs due to workplace. The conclusion is the low quality of life of Indonesian construction workers is a major challenge in occupational safety and health in construction in Indonesia. Of the 4.5 million workers, over 50% have only completed elementary school. They do not have formal skill in construction field are limited in their options. The government has been called upon the take the lead in changing the Katiga construction paradigm By making category system assessment and requirement for construction projects funded by them, socialization and guidance of all components of the construction service community is also essential for successful handling of construction or HS issue. Okay, that's my presentation for today. Thank you for your attention, sir. I hope you like my presentation and see you